This video app review is brought to you by the iPhone appreview.com.
What's up, everybody? This is Luke Patrick with the iPhone appreview.com. Today we're slinging out yet another video review, this time taking a look at an application called Xciter, excuse me, which is on my springboard ready to go. This is an application that we particularly like for one very distinct reason. It makes your music better, I guess is the only way we know how to describe it. The application is an EQ superpower for your iPhone, which means that it tweaks the levels and the bands of your music so that it sounds more responsive, sounds crisper, sounds better when played back through your iPhone, especially through headphones. Obviously, this is intended for people to listen to the music through headphones. That's kind of the standard way that we do listen to music from these devices. But it's still pretty noticeable on the speakers, which I'll show you in just a second. It's got all the standard playback options, playlist, artists, songs, albums, all that stuff. You've also got this More tab with a few other things going on, like the settings is right there, which you can hit, but we're going to do that within the song. So I'm going to go ahead and kick up one of these songs in here that I've got. Not a lot actually on my iPod, but I am going to do Fry My Little Brains by The Kills. Great band. So you can go ahead and turn down the volume by using the volume slider, just like that. And the audio exciter function is on, which you can tell by this. If I turn that off, then it's obviously not, but you can hear the difference between those two just through the speakers. You know, one sounds duller, and that's sort of the stock playback, and then the audio exciter adds the equalized bands on top of it, and what you get is a much more responsive and much crisper sound that highlights the specific bands and areas where the music should be heightened on your iPhone, or especially when pumped through headphones. All this is controlled by the settings tab, which looks like this. And you've got several different waveband settings here. You've got low, which obviously changes things so it's on the lower end. You've got medium, and then you've got high. Of course, all these self-explanatory, changing the sound to match, the sort of the pitch levels that you're aiming at here. And you've also got a custom tab which you can go into and then tweak the individual settings of the things involved here. For instance, if you want to turn down the drive to something a little bit lower, you can of course do that. Change the harmonics, the AE mix, all of this stuff is right here. You can also change the left and right drive if you would like, simply by tapping that. There you go, now they're off. Quite nice there. So again, the application is more or less it's not a traditional equalizer in the sense of you're not messing directly with specific hertz settings, but rather you're mixing different elements of the mix itself, the tracks. So this is not a standard EQ application, as it is more so an application that's aimed at delivering you these different tools which you can tweak to improve the performance and the sound of your music, is the best way that we can describe it. So for instance, if we have the low setting, obviously this is set to sort of a not as drastic sound difference between the standard playback and the audio excited version, medium a little bit more, and high a little bit more drastic, etc. It's really quite nice, and we have to admit it works extremely well. The interface is gorgeous too. You know, it's spot on for what we like for these kind of applications, and it comes with all the playback features that we typically like. So all in all, a lot of things that we do enjoy with Audio Xciter, and with the ease of use that comes with it, not to mention the performance boost through your headphones, makes it probably one of the best audio mixing applications that we have available to us on the iPhone. With all of that in mind, we are going to give it a 4.5 out of 5-star rating from us here at the iPhone appreview.com, and we hope you give it a go, especially if you're into music and are looking for a good mixing app. This is something that we highly suggest you check out. So again, it's a 4.5 out of 5 for Audio Xciter, and that's all we have to say about it. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. We'll see you guys later. Bye.